Welcome back to Alpha Centauri. We're going to continue our game here as the Chinese. So we've landed on Alpha Centauri. There are aliens who are attacking our city. Beijing just built the Great Library. We're working on a shrine. We're going to grow in 23 turns. We have some archers in the city and some warriors over here. The workers are working on a quarry right here. So what we're going to do is continue fighting these guys. So I'm going to have these archers shoot these guys to get the experience. They'll kill them, we'll get some culture. And then the city itself is going to shoot these guys. So I don't want to move. Well, yeah, we're just gonna take him out with this warrior. I'm willing to leave these guys alone for a turn. I was kind of worried about leaving them alone, but we're just gonna move back next turn. So I think one turn being unguarded, they'll be okay. And it's time to start moving over here to take out this camp. These people have got to go. They are too close to our borders. They're burning our fields. They can't be allowed to continue like this. It can't continue. And we're not gonna let it. So we're gonna move these troops. These archers are going to stand on this hill. These warriors are going to actually go up to the camp and start killing them. These guys can move right here. I'm going to have them heal for a turn just so they're fully healed by the time they engage these troops. Probably a little bit overcautious, but you know, I would rather be overcautious than have my troops die, because we got a lot of exploring and camps to kill. These guys are going to be our foreign military force, and then we're gonna, as soon as we can, we're gonna build another archer in Beijing to guard these workers. That's gonna be key for us. We're just gonna start shooting these guys. It would be nice to get up on the hill, but I'm, I guess, a little too eager to start killing them. We're gonna move over here, and we're working on calendar, which we should have in 2 turns. We're gonna go over here and patch this farm up, and then we'll work on the calendar. I've got to be careful with my worker now, because my plan is to have my military away from the city, killing barbarians, which ultimately will make the world safer. But it puts us more at risk, so we've definitely got to keep an eye on them. I'm gonna keep shooting these warriors here to disperse that camp. These warriors are gonna come down here, and we're gonna fight these alien barbarians. Remember, in this little scenario that we've created, the barbarians are aliens, the natural inhabitants of Alpha Centauri, and they're out to kill us. Can't say that I really blame them. We would probably do the same thing if...
So teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Good
advice. I mean, if aliens came down to Earth, we would freak out and try and kill them too, so... They're not being that unreasonable. We're gonna move a little bit closer. We're gonna shoot them. So we finished with the shrine, and we're starting work on our pantheon. Now, lots of pantheons got founded. We did not go for religion. We went for the library instead. So we can look and see a lot of So the plantation benefit was taken. That was the one of the ones I talked about that would be good for us. The one for incense and wine is still available. We could get that. And the one for the desert is still available. So we still have 2 ones that would be really good for us. So it's going to take us a while to build up that faith. A long while. So hopefully we'll be able to, you know, do that before it's taken out from underneath us and it's not a choice anymore. I mean, we'll always be able to choose something that's better than nothing, but those are definitely the ones we want. That being said, we gotta pick what we want next. I think I'm gonna go for philosophy, no. Let's look at the tree. So animal husbandry would be good. It would show us horses, and we would be able to build a caravan. I don't know of any city-states or other civilizations that we could trade with yet, so a caravan not all that useful to me. Horses would be nice, I guess, but our city has so many resources we're trying to work that extra ones won't do that much for me. We are next to a river, so the wheel would be good. Bronze working would let us build the statue of Zeus, which I don't really care that much about. I don't think we're going to be taking over anyone anytime soon. It would show us where iron was, and if we were trying to settle new cities, which is what we're going to be trying to do, it would be nice to kind of know where that resource is. So that's a possibility. More for revealing the iron than really anything else. Optics, we don't have any coastal cities yet. Horseback riding, we have to go through a whole big path to get there. Mathematics, we could build the Hanging Gardens, which would be nice. I think we're going to get bronze working. I think that's what we want. Eventually, I think after bronze working, I'm either going to go for construction or mathematics, so. Once our social policies, once we start getting those, we're going to get the one where you get a free settler, and we're going to build another city. I don't know exactly where I'm going to build the city yet. Ideally, I would want a coastal city that also has a luxury resource. That's what I'm hoping to get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this guy. And these warriors are going to come up here and just take over the camp. We'll get the 25 gold. Now over here is this like little delta, I guess it would be. It kind of reminds me of actually what like Egypt kind of looks like. We've got a big powerful river with floodplains all around, some hills, an oasis. It has, the only thing it's lacking is a luxury resource. I mean, we've got lots of luxury resources over here, so we'd probably be okay. And I think that's probably, it's close to us. It's probably, I think, the best site for a city. So what we probably will do is we'll build on maybe this side of the river. Just because I think there's more, like over here there's just desert. And then some hills. But over here you got wheat, and you got sheep, and you have an oasis. I don't think it really matters which side. If we build it here, it'd be a little bit closer. I don't know. That's a decision we'll make when we actually have the settler out on the road. We're going to move over to here. I think this is the safest one of these to work because these are kind of like our borders. And I really want to keep this guy safe until we get up to the 200 gold we need to be able to build excuse me, another archer to guard him. Okay, we get a promotion. There's lots of flat terrain. That's worked out pretty well for me, so I think I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to shoot this guy right in his stupid alien face. This guy is just going to chill for a turn to heal up a little bit. Then we got to figure out where we're going next. Where there's a barbarian camp that we should take out. There's barbarians up here, but we can't get to them. I remember there were some barbarians over here that killed our scout. That would be kind of nice to get some revenge on for our fallen comrades. There's also a city-state over here. I don't know if that's France or not. So I think what we're going to do with these guys is we're going to go south. I don't think there's any... Oh, there's a city. What is this? Okay, so there's America over here. New York. So we can see them, but we haven't actually met them yet. So that would be a good thing to go and meet. There's a lot of the world that we haven't explored yet. It might not be a bad idea to buy a scout. Just because I can see places I want to go. Scout's 140. But I also want the archer to be able to defend what we have. Decisions. That's kind of what makes this game, is what do I value more? Meeting America would be worthwhile. We could trade stuff with them. We could set up embassies. Let's talk to the French. See if we can trade anything with them. It looked like they were not happy with us for some reason.
Bonjour.
So foreign leaders speak their actual language. So Napoleon is actually speaking French.
J'écoute.
He's got gems and he has wine. We have marble, which we're not going to trade. He's got a lot more gold than we do. Okay, so we're going to start exploring. We're looking for these barbarian camps. And we're going to try and keep our troops close together so that we can kind of leverage their teamwork together. When we find those camps, we want to take them out fast. We don't want to have a situation where we're dragging out the fight. We want to end it as quickly as we can. You can see our scores. Of the 2 civilizations we know of, we're in first place. That doesn't mean very much, though. There's a lot that we don't know. Here's a barbarian, so the camp is probably somewhere around here. I can shoot him, because I'm on a hill, so I can see over the forest. I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring this guy down to actually start engaging in some military fights with this guy. Some hand-to-hand battles. So philosophy would let me get the Oracle, which is a wonder that I actually want. I think it would be good. We could also build the National College. Let's go for philosophy. The National College is good because when you don't have a lot of cities, it's easy to build. And we don't have a lot of cities right now. Temples would help us with our faith, which might help us catch up in the religion race. So I think philosophy will do a lot for us. Unlike a major in college, philosophy here is actually kind of useful. Not a dig at my friends who majored in philosophy, but I guess it kind of is. But heck, they're more successful than I am, so who am I to talk? Alright, we're going to shoot the warrior. And we're going to engage him in melee combat. Got a little more culture. So we're going to get to choose a social policy. Napoleon is in the classical era, which we're already in. When we discovered writing, the arts, what is it, drama and poetry catapulted us ahead.
The people of the United States of America welcome you.
Well, thank you. Let's see what we can trade. So...
Proceed.
Let's at least get our embassies exchanged.
Very well.
Normally I would try and sell them, but they don't have any money. Let's do the same thing with Napoleon.
Bonjour. Continue.
Oh, they don't have writing yet, so they can't establish an embassy with us. Okay. So they're not... Napoleon's not as technologically advanced as we are. At least in that regard. There might be other things he's better at it than us. We're going to go down here and work on this incense. I'm going to actually sell the incense. I don't need that much happiness. It's nice to have, but we're going to get another incense really soon. And Napoleon is making 16 gold a turn. I don't know how he's doing that.
Bonjour.
More power to him. But let's get some of his wealth.
J'écoute.
So, incense. What will he give me for this? He's offering me
La
5 and
France
an embassy.
t'offre cette
Let's
proposition
see if he'll give
exceptionnelle.
me... maybe 6? Will he go 6 in an embassy? No.
Bien sûr que non.
You know, I'd rather have the gold than the embassy, so... Yep, he'll do
Excellent.
that. So that gives us another 6 per turn. So that definitely is a good deal for us. Alright, so down the path of liberty, we're gonna found a republic. Which gives us more work, more production in each city. But really is to get us to collective rule. That's our goal. Our goal here is to get a settler, and I guess we're gonna found a city over here in this sort of Egypt-looking area. This archer is gonna go over here. Actually, this warrior will go up on the hill. I don't know where the barbarians are. I'm thinking that we should sweep the land closest to us first. Is this a coast over here? Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to march those guys all the way across over to the coast. That's where, if there are barbarians, they're going to be the closest to us and the biggest threat. We've got barbarians coming in. A barbarian hand axe. So we're across the river from them, so that'll give us a turn to be able to go back into Beijing if we need to. We're gonna keep heading this way through the forest. It's gonna be a long trek through the forest, but we need to know what's over here. So this guy might be able to get to us. So I'm gonna move up here and start working up here on this. We'll come back here and finish this plantation when it's safer. But it's like a game of cat and mouse that we're playing right now with it. So they burned my farm yet again. We're gonna shoot them yet again. We're getting closer to being able to build another archer, which will be nice. Okay, we found some more barbarians. Let's get our archers down here to help support this war against these barbarians. Work on that plantation. We gotta choose what we're gonna build. So the buildings, there's not really a building here that I particularly want. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, we do have marble, so that could help us. The pyramids are always a good wonder, especially if we're going to start expanding. Parthenon is good for culture. I think I want the pyramids. Because when we start getting those settlers, we're also going to need workers. So I think that's what we'll do, is we're going to try to get the pyramids. If we get them, good. If not, it's not the end of the world. This is more like a utility thing that we're getting. It's not essential to what we're doing. It just makes our job easier. Always have your ranged units shoot first. Yeah, ranged units shoot first, and then your melee units can ask some questions with their axes. We get to attack again. We're going to shoot him. He's really trying very hard to get to our worker. And our worker, so he, next turn, could cross the river, which would take all of his movement. Okay, where is he going? What is he trying to do? Okay, so what he's doing is he's working his way up and around to get to these guys. I don't want that to happen. So these guys are going to move back down here and work on that. Again, we're trying to keep away from the barbarians. We don't have the military force to actually fight them, but we can delay them getting a hold of our worker for a while, long enough for our city to wear them down, hopefully. Oh wow, 11 turns for the pyramids. That's pretty fast. I thought it was like 20 turns. That's not bad at all. I don't know if we just grew in population or what. Shoot those guys. So now, this guy can drop down here. He can take the worker next turn. I don't want that to happen. What I'm going to do... No, wrong guy. Shit. Stop that. Not the archer. The worker, I'm wondering if we can go and repair... No. Alright, let's just move into the city. We've played enough little cat and mouse games with this barbarian. The good thing, though, is we've kept him chasing our worker around, which kept him near the city, so we've been attacking him pretty constantly. So it wasn't just completely pointless what we were doing. There was a reason to do it, and that reason was to keep him near us so that we can keep shooting him. They pillaged again, which is unfortunate. I don't want... He's going to attack across a river. I think we're just going to rest here. Which is what he's doing anyway. So we're going to shoot him again. We've got the gold. We have the gold, so we're going to buy the archer. The worker is not really here. We're going to put him over in the farm and repair the farm. This guy cannot get to us next turn. Crossing the river takes all of your movement points. So even if he crosses over, he'll be on this hill. Okay, so we're fighting a lot of barbarians down here. Our warrior can fight this archer. Even though he's not fully healed up, the archer will just shoot him without the warrior being able to attack him back. If he just stands there and tries to heal. It'll be and I'm pretty sure the archer can inflict more damage than we can heal. Let's get our archer to get a shot in on this guy to start earning some experience as a rookie. There we go. So now this archer, I'm going to keep with this worker. I don't want anything to happen to him. And we have a military force that's out exploring. Dang. Alright, this archer is going to shoot this other archer over here. And then this warrior is going to shoot this archer over here and kill them. Again, we just can't, even though they're hurt, they have to go and fight those guys. Otherwise, the archers will just stand back and just mow them down. Which is a tactic we've used a lot, but we don't want it being used on us. Good tactics should only go in one direction, ours. So, we're going to get philosophy and the pyramids right around the same time. If we get the pyramids. I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but that would be nice. We're going to keep shooting the archer. So the archer seems to be pretty busy shooting our other group of archers. So we're going to have this warrior heal. He's really hurt anyway. I don't think he would survive the attack against the archers. So hopefully a turn or two of healing will get him back in better shape. We really haven't explored that much of this world, which is okay. What we do have, we have a great city going. We're going to have a second city really soon. But not a lot of exploration. We've been we've made some decisions to have a really great city and build wonders in it, rather than building up a military, really. Which, I mean, there's a cost for everything. Let's just finish off this guy. Nothing is without its drawbacks. For every opportunity we take, it's one opportunity we cannot take. So there's an opportunity cost for everything. Our military came with the cost of our wonder. Our great library cost us being able to build a pantheon early on, and it also cost us some military units that would have maybe normally built. But overall, I think it was the right choice. There's an American scout here who's probably going to get this ancient ruin. Which, you know, I wish that hadn't happened. We killed the barbarians that were guarding it. I would have liked to get it, but, you know, we pulled some shenanigans with the French earlier, so I guess it would only be fair. Although I'm not really interested in what's particularly fair. We want to win this game. Yep, he got the defense. And there's some French troops down there too. So let's see what everyone... More barbarian hand axes. Just go on alert. So I think when we get the pyramids and philosophy, that probably will be where we end it. Dang it. All these other troops you could have attacked, and you had to go for me, of course. So we can't shoot that guy yet. We need to get out of the way of these hand axes. Yeah, we're really hurt. We need to heal. The American scouts are running away. That's what I would do with my scouts too, so can't really blame them. There's some French troops over here. I don't really want to go down here and find out too much more what's down there. Eventually I will. But I want to uncover what's over here. I really want to clear out any barbarians that are around. Looks like America is really... You can see they founded 2 cities. They're really expanding into this area. There's nothing over here. There's a big open wasteland of a desert. There's nothing really worth, I guess, fighting them for over here, I would say. We're going to go over to here for our city, so I'm not too worried about them. See, barbarian units keep coming up from somewhere, probably right over here. So I think the way to safety is to actively have our military fighting these people. So we've got a plantation here and a plantation here. If we go over here, we can build another plantation, but we can also see if we can trade away some of that incense. See if anyone else has any money that we can get from them. The more money we can get, the faster we can buy stuff, and the poorer our...
There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
One turn for the pyramids. So it looks like we're going to get them. This poor wheat farm keeps getting burned to the ground over and over and over again. Sucks. So, does anyone have any money? America is broke. So no, they don't. They have some diamonds, but we already sold them our... what do you call it? Our incense, so they can't buy it from us. I don't see why they would trade wine or that for incense. It's all the same happiness, so there's no way to do it. So I don't think that's gonna happen. That said, there's not really any reason to build the plantations right away. So what to build though? Floodplains. We're standing in some floodplains right now, so we're gonna build a farm right here. And the city is gonna shoot these guys. That poor, poor farm just keeps getting burned. Let's move up here. These archers are going to shoot these guys. We're going to get the pyramids, hopefully kill these archers, and then that'll be where we end this game. We'll have a ton of workers now. Hopefully to go with our settler pretty soon. We've got to choose what we want to research. It's time to get animal husbandry. We've got those sheep at the very minimum that we need to start working. Here comes the pyramids.
Hands of death. I am the god Ten, and I am in the foremost part of the sky, and the power which protecteth me is that which is with all the gods forever.
Okay, so our workers speed up their construction by 25%, and we get 2 more workers. So that's going to be really good. Those workers are going to go with our cities and work them right from the very beginning. These guys need to come up here. They're not, I think, they're not ready yet to actually fight anyone, but they need to take some of that pressure off of here. We're going to have the archer actually shoot the guy. Anytime I can get experience, I want it. So that said, it's time to choose what to build in Beijing. I think we lost out a lot on religion. So I think I'm going to build a temple. Normally, I probably wouldn't build a temple, but we're really behind in the religion race. So I want to catch up with a temple. And then I'm gonna want the Oracle. Wow, no. Let's do that how I actually want it. Temple first, then the Oracle. The Oracle I really, really want, but I don't think too other many people are probably going to have philosophy. I think we're pretty technologically advanced, so we're getting to the technologies first. And getting there first gives you a much better chance of being able to build it. So I think we're okay holding off on the Oracle. And we really need to start getting some more faith. We're only generating 1 a turn. We need to get a Pantheon up and going. So we've got all of these workers. We got to move out of the city. Give everybody their orders, and then that's going to be it. Alright, so there we go. Beijing has built 2 wonders of the world. It's our only city so far, but that's about to change once we get this technology. I'm sorry, this social policy. Our military's in a battle down here, so you'll have to come back and see how that turns out. Like I said, Beijing is going to get a temple and then get the Oracle. We're going to get that settler for free, and then we're going to start building settlers really fast. That's going to be our big project, is to expand China out. Each city we're going to build, I want to make a really good city. I'd rather have quality cities than a whole bunch of them. But that's for the future, so hopefully you come back to continue exploring Alpha Centauri and seeing the brave new world that we've created.